Welcome back to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. We are out in Kakadu National Park and going on our first little wander of the day, which is down to the home billabong walk. We saw it on our way out of the camping grounds today and figured let's check it out. So off we go. On our four-wheel driving adventure into Jim Jim Falls, and we have actually started up our own little convoy with some grey nomads behind us who got pretty close at the first water crossing, not expecting a water crossing, but there was a water crossing, and you know, we pulled over to the side because they gained on us, then they leapt back a little bit, then they gained on us again, stopped, gained, and we were like, all right, we may as well just let them pass. So we pulled over to the side, flicked on the indicator to alert them, you know, it's safe to pass, please pass. They rolled down their window and were like, oh, you guys, are you all right? You know, we're expecting it a bit bumpier. And we're like, yeah, we're all good. We just thought you might want to go ahead of us. They didn't want to go ahead of us. They're like, no, please, lead on. It's a bit rougher than what we were expecting, so keep the lead on. So we're in the front and they're just slowly behind us. But yes, it's a bit exciting. We've got our own little convoy and we had a little laugh because we went, oh, we hope we're going to the right place. And I'm pretty sure we are. There's haven't been a sign for the turn off to Jim Jim, but you know, I don't know with these bush bashing roads. We made it into Jim Jim. We stopped and had a talk to the people who ended up being a convoy behind us. They're also fellow Perthians, which was nice to chat to people from, I guess, home. Makes me feel like I'm not quite as far from home, and definitely is one that makes me feel better. So yes, but otherwise we're wandering onwards. See about the water and having a swim because there are big signs everywhere saying crocodiles. And something that we're not taught in Perth schools, at least not at my school, is crocodile danger. No one's ever taught me anything about crocodile danger. The only croc danger I've seen is on the signs, be crocwise and stay alive. and ended up having some pictures all by myself. So look, that's him. And yeah, it was absolutely great fun. But on the way out, I sliced my foot. So that's not so fun. But oh well, the swim was great. Absolutely great. Well, we made it. I feel like I could use another swim at the falls because I am now basically dry or wet with not billabong water. But yes, we made it back to the car. I am definitely going to put a band-aid on my foot because it literally feels like I'm brewing a blister because of the cut. But yeah, made it back. Not sure what the rest of the day has in store. Perhaps an early one going back to the caravan park, and then we'll chill, relax, and have some good food. Don't know, we'll see. The day is still young, it's only 2:15. We survived the drive into Twin Falls. It was quite a drive. We scraped the bottom of the car a couple of times. Some of those water crossings are actual V's where you're trying to get your car in and out. Most of it was just a sidestep, but there was a few times when the actual underside of the car was scratched, which is a bit like, oh no, don't do that. But hey, we made it. It seems like everything's kind of closed at Twin Falls. We did know that. We spoke to some folk about it. Crossed a large water crossing, which was even more exciting than the Cahills crossing from yesterday. In my very honest opinion, the water wasn't flashing as rapidly, but yes. Things are closed, and the only walk that there is a 6-kilometre walk. And I'm not really in the mood or attire to be doing that. Finished up at Jim Jim Falls, and now we are at the Yellow Water, I guess, area, and we're going to go for a little wander. I saw Jacob pointed out some wild horses, some brumbies to me, which was very, very exciting.
Which we can still see through there.
Which you'll be able to see through there in just a moment. It is a sad day. Today is the day I have to put my pluggers down. I'm very sad. I don't want to get rid of them because they're only half broken. Because only half of them, well, there's two. One of them's broken, one of them is not. So I feel really bad because I don't want to get rid of them. They're not fully broken. But they are, and the elastic band that I put around them to fix them up yesterday, that broke. Well, not yesterday, sorry, a couple of weeks ago that broke, and I put a cable tie on last night, and I put it on a little bit too tight, and it dug into my toe, so now I have a graze on my toe, and yeah. Jacob's just telling me to get rid of them, put them in the bin. But I feel so bad. Oh, I don't know what to do. I also haven't researched this, so I don't know what thongs to get next because I haven't done any research. So yeah, life is hard. It's a daily struggle. Yeah, that's that. Also going for a swim and then off to the shower afterwards. So I caved and I now have a new pair of thongs. Black wasn't really the colour I wanted to go for, but they've got like nipply bits which are quite comfortable, so I really wanted those. And now I'm happy. And apparently black doesn't show and black goes with everything, so I am ready to find things that these black thongs do not go with. Then again, I suppose my old pink thongs that were kind of yellow-orange didn't go with everything either. Don't know, we'll see.